Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send personalized welcome SMS after a user registers via Typeform. So let's suppose I'm running an online business and I'm taking all the registrations with the help of Typeform. Now I want that whenever there is a new form submission, automatically a welcome message should be sent to this customer. Doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I've completely automated this process. And to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Typeform and Twilio. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a way that whenever there will be new form submission in Typeform, automatically a welcome message will be sent to this person. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to send personalized welcome SMS after a user registers via Typeform. For this, I've created this workflow where I have built connection between Typeform and Twilio with the help of Pabbly Connect. And as soon as I have received the form submission, I have automatically sent them this SMS. Now, as soon as I've received the form submission, I have sent them this message, welcome message. This is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to send personalized SMS on Typeform submission. For this, we are going to create automation between Typeform and Twilio with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now, before we sign into our Pabbly Connect account, let me take you towards Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is an active forum where users, experts, and Pabbly support team come together to share tips and best practices, solve technical issues quickly, discover automations, integrations, and new use cases, learn from real examples shared by other users. You can ask your questions anytime. Someone from the community or support team usually replies very quickly. Connect with thousands of Pabbly users worldwide, share your workflows, and get new ideas. You can get early updates about new features, improvements, and important notices. By joining, you are never stuck alone. You become a part of a growing network of people who help each other automate smarter and faster. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly Connect, and after browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now, if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first, let's name this workflow as send personalized welcome SMS after a user registers via Typeform, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and here I am simply going to select it as Forms Automation and then click on Create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on Create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is Trigger, other is Action. So Trigger says when this happens, and Action says do this. So Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to send personalized welcome SMS after user registers via Typeform, which means whenever there will be new form submission in Typeform, automatically a SMS will be sent using Twilio, which means whenever there will be new form submission in Typeform, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to receive a new form submission and an action says do this, then send the SMS with the help of Twilio. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Typeform, and then in my action application, I will be taking Twilio. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Typeform. And then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new entry. Now I need to make connection between Typeform and Pabbly Connect, for which I'm going to click on this connect. And if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Typeform. Here I've already logged in my Typeform account, and that's why I just need to grant away the permission, for which I'm going to click on this accept. And it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here Typeform is connected with Pabbly Connect. Next, I have to enter this form. In this drop down, you can find all the forms which I have created, and I'm going to use this registration form. Over here, you can see that I have created this registration form which has first name, last name, phone, email, and then we have this, do you have any additional question or comments? So I'm going to use this form to take all the form submission. From this drop down, I'm going to select my form as registration form, and then simply click on the save and send test request. Here you can see it has changed to this waiting for the response, and under this it is written, once you have clicked over save and send test request button, then do a test submission in that application in order to capture the response here. So here I am going to make the form submission or do the test form submission so that I can check whether the connection setup that I have created between Typeform and Pabbly Connect, that is successful or not. I'm going to go towards this form and I'm going to click on the link. I'm going to click the link to this form and I'm going to open this in a new tab. And this form has appeared in front of me, where I'm going to quickly fill some dummy details in all these fields. So here I've entered these details. The first name is new, last name is user, phone number is this, email address is new123@pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to click on this OK. And do you have any additional question or comments? So let's suppose I'm going to write. So here I've written, I want to know the prices of your service. I'm going to click on this submit, and here the form has been submitted and I should receive all the details in my workflow. I'm going to quickly open my workflow, and here in no time I have received the response. You can see the name which we entered was new user, phone number was this, email address was new 123@pabblytudes.com, and the additional comment or a question which we added was this, I want to know the prices of your service. Here, as soon as I've done this form submission, I have received the response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup that we have created between Typeform and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. And now whenever there will be new form submission, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on towards the next step, whenever there is a new form submission, I want to send the SMS. So I'm going to use Twilio to send the SMS. In my action application, I'm going to take Twilio. And in my action event, I'm going to select it as send SMS message and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on the add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the account SID authorization token. So I'm going to enter my Twilio account, and if I scroll down, over here I can see the account SID, auth token and my Twilio phone number. I'm quickly going to copy and paste all these details in my Pabbly Connect workflow. And after adding all these details, I simply need to click on this save. Here Twilio is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. Body of the SMS, sender number, recipient phone number. So here I am going to enter the body of the SMS first. So here I have entered the message, hi, thanks for signing up with us. We are excited to have you on board. If you have any question or need help getting started, just reply to this message, the ABC team. I am going to enter the name now in this message, but I am not going to enter this name manually. Instead, I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from Typeform. When I click on this field, I can see this Typeform. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. So here I am going to enter the first name and the last name. I have mapped this because mapping is important, so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering these details, if you want to add any other details or map the details which you have received from your form submission, you can do that. Also, if you do not want to keep this static, you want to change it every time you receive a new form submission, then you can do that. You can map the details. Now I have entered the body of the SMS. I am going to enter the sender number. If I open my Twilio account under my credentials, I have my phone number. So I'm going to enter this phone number and then I'm going to enter the recipient mobile number by mapping. I have received the phone number in my form submission and I have mapped this phone number. Now over here, you can see that this is a dummy phone number. So for now, I'm going to remove this phone number and enter my own mobile number so that I can show you the message which I'm going to receive. I'm simply going to click on save and send test request and let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. Here the message has been sent. Let me quickly open my phone and check whether I have received the same message or not. And here it is. I have received this message. Hi new user, thanks for signing up with us. We are excited to have you on board. If you have any question or need help getting started, just reply to this message, the ABC team. This was the same message which we have created and we have sent on the execution of this workflow. Now to summarize, we took Typeform as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. Whenever there was a form submission, I wanted to send SMS. So I took Twilio as my action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the required details, simply executed this workflow and received that SMS. This is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Typeform and Twilio with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.